Considering their status as two of Marvel Comics' strongest heroes and as two of the X-Men's most well-known powerhouses, Storm and Magneto share an equally powerful bond as two of Arakko's current figureheads. Storm is no stranger to leadership, and neither is Magneto, but the two have never quite faced a challenge such as this. And with everything they've been through together as X-Men, that says quite a lot. Now, all of mutantkind finds itself under siege in the pages of AXE. Judgment Day by Kieran Gillen and Valerio Schiti with tie-ins like Al Ewing and Stefano Caselli's X-Men Red No. 6, cementing Storm and Magneto's status as a team to be reckoned with. But while circumstances once again find them working side by side, it's not the first time the woman called Storm has found herself working closely with the master of magnetism. And it's far from the first time that fans have seen just how strong these two heroes can be when they put their heads together. When Magneto first joins the X-Men and begins training the New Mutants at the behest of his old friend Professor Xavier, after the events of Uncanny X-Men No. 200 by Chris Claremont and John Romita Jr., Storm respects Xavier's wishes, even with a wary eye kept on the team's oldest foe. But during his time with the team, the two grow ever closer, with Storm even convincing Magneto to join the Hellfire Club and Chris Claremont and Kevin Nowlan's New Mutants No. 51 in order to keep tabs on their enemies. Eric himself is hesitant to step once more down the darker path, only for Ororo to express her faith in his ability to remain on the side of the Angels. Storm and Magneto forge an Omega-level bond. Ultimately, the duo joins the club to operate jointly as the White King before the line-wide events of the drive them apart, but it would not be the last time the pair would work together. Years later, as members of Cyclops' extinction team, Storm and Magneto face no shortage of all-powerful foes once more at one another's sides. From the Celestials to Mr. Sinister to even the Avengers themselves, few enemies manage to stand against the might of the two Omegas. And now that Krakoa and Arakko have once again brought these two all-powerful X-Men back to one another, their union is stronger than ever for more than a few reasons. As with many fan-favorite X-Men partnerships, Storm and Magneto's power sets complement one another's in astounding ways. As the unparalleled master of the electromagnetic spectrum, Eric has access to levels of power that few on Earth can come close to replicating, Omega-level mutant or otherwise. Meanwhile, as a fellow Omega of unbelievable power, Storm's own weather and energy manipulations go hand in hand with those of Magneto, allowing the two X-Men to combine their powers to devastating effect. Storm always respected the X-Men's greatest foe, but even outside of their respective abilities, what's more powerful is the understanding that Ororo and Eric have for one another. In one of their earliest confrontations in Uncanny X-Men No. 150 by Claremont and Dave Cockrum, Storm encounters an unaware Magneto and thinks to herself, "Why are we enemies? There is much to respect about him, almost to admire." From their earliest days, there has always been an unspoken connection between these X-Men, and their shared history up to and including their time together on Arakko reinforces that notion. Storm and Magneto are two of the X-Men's most powerful leaders, both in terms of their abilities and in terms of their ideology. While Ororo and Eric haven't always seen eye to eye, there are few mutants that the Master of Magnetism respects more than the Windrider. And there are few X-Men that Marvel Comics fans respect more than Storm and Magneto.